participating in his system and separated yourself like we did in the ancient world, these motherfuckers, they shit would collapse quick.
He needs slaves.
He needs his slaves. A king needs subjects. He needs workers. Come on. So as long as we're in that situation, you won't be able to come up. He's going to be over you. The stranger that is within, he shall come up above thee very high, and thou shalt be brought very low. And guess what? It's going to be rigged like that. The system is rigged that way. The Most High pretty much set that dynamic. He put that curse on us.
And it's, when I was talking about Jake coming out of slavery, we talking about the curse. Not even, I think it was an election of 1878 or something. It was almost like a dead heat election. And what?
Went to that vote.
It went to the vote, and it basically, you had National Guards in the South protecting Jake. And I think the Democrats said, we'll give you the election, but you got to take them National Guards away from protecting them niggas. As soon as they did that, Jake started catching hell. Because, yeah, the Republicans got the election, but Jake got, hey, I said they were becoming, prominent in the communities. Jake got even worse. We always talk about it was more lynchings after slavery than actually during slavery.
Been on the plantation.
Yeah, so it's we could all come together as a people, but we under the curses. So no matter what happens, we all could have our own little what was that town they blew up in Tulsa, Oklahoma? Was it Black Wall Street? We can have Black Wall Streets in every major city in America, but eventually it's gonna come to naught because it's not of Yahweh Shema Shai. It's not of this truth. It wasn't ordained by the Heavenly Father. We're not supposed to grow here. And that's what Jake's problem is. Jake is trying to grow here and prosper here in America like nigga, Shaq, 50 Cent, all you niggas is still captive. You niggas still got passports and driver's license. You niggas still gotta pay taxes. These Rothschilds, these motherfuckers ain't paying no taxes. They not waking up.
What they gonna do? Pay themselves?
Right. They not waking up, thinking, oh, I forgot to do this, I got to do this. And they don't have a care in the world. You niggas still got to look over your shoulder, worried about a nigga robbing you, worried about it. You think they got an alarm in their house?
Right.
Niggas ain't got no alarm. You niggas got alarms in your house.
10 miles to the gate, to the front door, from the gate of their
We
house.
still under the captivity. I don't care how high
To their cage.
Jake think they didn't made it.
Right.
That's just something that these niggas can't they can't deal with.
They can't grab the
That's,
concept.
exactly. That's what I was saying. Like prisoners of war. You're not gonna get treated
Right.
fair.
Hey, no, come on to the big house and chill with me in my living room.
Yeah, no, you're
Get a
getting.
room in the mansion.
Hey, Jake is in the land of the enemies, taken as enemy combatants, man.
Servants.
And when you're taken as an enemy combatant, you're made to serve. And the treatment is harsh. So it's plain to see, but hey, it's been so long that our people they just forgot. They forgot. They've been docile.
Acts 1 and 2. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth. For the Lord has spoken, I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel,
Where's this at?
Isaiah.
He said Acts, huh?
Yeah,
I thought he said Acts.
Isaiah.
No, but this is Isaiah.
Isaiah 1 and 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider.
Keep going.
Our sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity.
Our people don't even think about the faults that they're routinely committing on a daily basis against the higher power, our Heavenly Father. And while they're in the condition they're in, they just think this is how it's supposed to be. Think if you were obese, or if you change your ways, you cannot be obese.
Hey, just like Jake was right here. We was talking, he was standing there for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Until his brother said Kyrie.
Now, what'd you say? They did right, they did wrong.
He was talking for like 20 minutes, bringing out scriptures.
Didn't hear nothing but that one buzzword.
Buzzword.
what's that other that sound bite?
Yeah.
He caught his sound bite. That now I'm gonna take that to the arguments I have about it, and then I'm gonna go on. Or at the bar or whatever the hell, you know. Barbershop. Yeah.
Our sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers.
Yep.
Children that are corrupters, they have forsaken the Lord, they have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger.
And it's crazy how seed of evildoers outnumbers the righteous in our nation. Some bunch of badass kids that just out there to just bring hell on our people.
Hey, and as a nation, it says that we provoked the Lord, you know. So it was righteous that He set over us the most wicked men on the earth.
Yep.
You know, because our transgressions and the way we dealt with the Heavenly Father, we pretty much, like, it sounds bad, but we pretty much spit on His face, man. You know, like, the things that our people do, man, on a daily basis, is just straight up wickedness, man. And so it is righteous that He put over us a wicked, evil ruler, man, to punish us, you know, to shoot us down, gun us down on the streets, you know, to put crack cocaine in our neighborhoods, to put us in the worst living conditions, you know, to come up with different devices to destroy us, and put rap music, gangster music, and all this wicked shit that He pushes out. Because as a nation, the things that we've done to offend the Lord they require that kind of punishment. You know, they do.
They are going away backward. Why should you be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart is faint. From the sole of the foot even to the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and petrifying sores.
Talk about a battered and bruised woman.
Yeah.
So she's dealing with all type of psychological issues. She's just all messed up from her head down to her feet.
Beat on her.
You know? But she did that to herself.
Kind.
You know? She left out of the house, playing the whore, being unfaithful, went and started dealing with all these other men, and they abused him and beat the brakes off of her. You know? That's how the Lord likened him to his people.
Yep.
Because Israel is supposed to be His woman.
Yep.
You know, but she kept, you know, basically kept trying to play her husband, and thought, you know, there was, you know, the grass is greener, and went out there and figured out for herself.
Yeah, kind. Shit ain't sweet.
Shit ain't that sweet. But that's what happens when you make other nations gods, your God. You get to practicing their customs.
Yep.
You know, when you sacrifice to devils, all right? When you know, veer off from keeping His commandments and His statutes, you know, that's what happens. You could have been sitting on top of the world, all right? Nations under your feet, sitting on thrones, you know, in control.
All you have to do is act right.
All you have to do is just act right, man.
They have not been clothed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. Your country is desolate. Your cities are burned with fire. Your land, strangers devoured in your presence. And
How many times had a heathen came into our land and ransacked it, left it in ruins, went into our temple and took all the sacred vessels and holy things that was consecrated to the Lord.
Yeah.
You know, homes destroyed, our women snatched out, our children snatched out. You know, bloodshed.
That happened over there. That happened here in America.
Yeah.
Look what happened to Gad, so-called Native Americans. What did Esau do to them? Same thing they did in 70 AD. They did in during the Babylon. The Antiochus Epiphanes did. You know, just ran.
American War.
Yeah, just ran in there. You know, fuck Jacob when they was sleeping. You know, they didn't care if it was kids or your grandmother, your grandfather. That's how this devil gets down. That's how this devil has always gotten down. That's what these niggas don't realize. He can't change. Esau can't have a change of heart. He can't do good. He can't do righteousness.
It said leopard.
Can't change his spots.
The Ethiopian skin. Neither those that are accustomed to do evil good.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. If they're accustomed to do evil, they can't. That's why a lot of the 2/3 just got to get wiped off.
Yeah.
Y'all got it.
He's good wife.
And is desolate and overthrown by strangers. And the daughter of Zion is left as a cottage in the vineyard, and as a lodge in a garden of cucumbers, as a besieged city. Except the Lord of hosts had left us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
Yep. Except the Lord had protected us, we would have been all the way ran through and destroyed and desolate. Showing you that's the only reason why we're barely hanging on now, as a nation. But that's why also that remnant is waking up and they'll be protected while the undesirables will get wiped off.
Yep.
You have something, brother?
I guess I could read it. This is Jeremiah 30 and verse 12. It's going back to Isaiah 1 where it says, it talks about the putrefying swords and the fools. So Jeremiah 30 and 12 it says, for thus saith the Lord, thy bruise is incurable, and thy wound is grievous. There is none to plead thy cause, that thou mayest be bonded up. Thou hast no healing medicines.
Hey, that means what we gotta do. We gotta amputate the 2/3.
Yeah, God.
It's gonna destroy the whole body.
What's it say? Well, let's say
Converted
and healed.
Because how do you heal a nation that's been through what Israel's been through without the Lord actually healing us himself? How do you heal that? The trauma, the generational trauma, all the death, the destruction, all the oppression. How do you heal that? Ain't nothing can heal that, bro.
Pretty much have to destroy and rebuild it.
You know?
Yeah.
But only the Lord, through His Word, He can heal that. You know?
And symbolically was the miracles of Him healing certain. I was trying to heal a certain man in that time.
It says, all thy lovers have forgotten thee. They seek thee not, for I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy, with the chastisement of a cruel one, for the multitude of thine iniquity, because thy sins were increased. Why criest thou for thine affliction? Thy sorrow is incurable for the multitude of thine iniquity, because thy sins were increased. I have done these things unto thee.
So the Lord met us with the measure of judgment according to our iniquities as a nation. You know, everything that happened unto us as a nation was it was rightfully done. You know,
the Lord, and going back to the beginning, when the Lord had Moses, come down and pass down the law to us, the Lord made that covenant with us, by sacrifice, and it came with terms of agreement. These are the terms of the agreement. If you keep this contract, if you keep what I ask of you, according to this agreement, hey, you're gonna have the world. You're gonna dwell quietly in your land. You're gonna prosper. Your land is gonna be blessed. You're gonna have all the resources. You're in the Fertile Crescent. You're in the best of the land on earth. The nations will respect you, your wisdom. Like during the time of Solomon, when they came to hear his wisdom, that's how you would have it if you be obedient and keep this end of the contract. But if you don't follow the agreements of these terms, this is what I'm gonna do to your ass.
simple.
So it was simple and it was fair. We agreed to it.